Welcome guys, my name is KD, also known as Crypto Hustler. This is video number 7 of our challenge of turning £2,000 into £100,000. So in this challenge, we aim to invest £2,000 over a number of weeks, and our target is to sell it for over £100,000 during the peak of the bull run. Now, it is a challenge, so what we've decided is if we do not meet our target of £100,000, we will be donating everything to charity, regardless of how much it gets to, whether it's 20,000, 40,000, or even up to 99,000. Anything below £100,000, it will be donated 100% to charity. Now, what we've done is we've decided to let the subscribers decide which charity it gets donated to, if it does come to that. I personally believe it's not going to come to that, and I do think that we are going to smash this target of 100,000 and possibly even double that. So before we get into our regular video, I just wanted to discuss a coin that I think a lot of people are interested in. The coin is incredibly undervalued. I do believe it's going to have a lot of room to go up in the next bull run. Now, the coin I'm talking about, of course, is ApeCoin. So with ApeCoin, a lot of people think it's just a meme coin and it has no utility whatsoever. What you have to understand is ApeCoin was produced by Yuga Labs. Yuga Labs are the creators of the Bored Ape Yacht Club, which is the most expensive NFT collection out there. ApeCoin, guys, it is incredibly undervalued, and I think it's going to do really, really well in the next bull run. They are also working on a metaverse, the other side. I have had a look at a few sneak peeks into the metaverse. It does look absolutely amazing. With ApeCoin, at the moment, the utility is low, but I think in future, anything that Yuga Labs releases, they are going to run it off ApeCoin. I think ApeCoin will be the currency for Yuga Labs. It would be in their best interest to make sure that they may get more utility out of Ape, and of course, it's a creation by Yuga Labs, and I can only see them using Ape for their currency. Now, ApeCoin, it released in March 2022, which was actually just after the bull run. So it released at the beginning of the bear run. It peaked in April 2022. I think it peaked at about $28 on average. I mean, there were some exchanges where it reached up to $40. We're just going to use the average figure. Ape, I've just had a look into it, and it's roughly about $1.4, which is about 95% down from the average all-time high of $28. I do believe Ape has not seen a bull run yet. You know, it was released during the bear run and it only went down, and I do think there's a lot of potential, and like I say, with it being supported by the Bored Ape Yacht Club, I do think in the next bull run we are really going to see Ape shine. I am invested in Ape. I don't have a big bag of it. I've made sure I keep some to see what it can do in the next bull run. I do think Ape is one of those coins, you know, obviously it's 95% down. I think it's got a long way to go before it reaches its all-time high, and I do think possibly in the next bull run it can double its all-time high. It's one of those coins that I've never seen a bull run. Since its launch, it's only been in a bear run. It's never seen a bull run. I want to see what it can do in the next bull run. The price is incredibly low. It has been lower than what it is, and it has obviously gone up a bit over the last few weeks, but I do believe, you know, at 95% from its all-time high, now is a good time to buy. You're getting a massive discount on it. I mean, 95% off anything is a huge discount. And I do think Ape being well, I won't say it's a large cap coin, possibly put it into mid-range, so I think it's a mid-cap coin, and it's one of those mid-cap coins that have really underperformed so far. I think it is underperforming and it is undervalued, and at some point it is going to get its go, and you are going to see Ape really shoot up. So coming back to our challenge, this is going to be week 7 of our challenge. At the end of last week, we had invested £700, which was sitting at £851.62. I'm guessing that would have gone down slightly. There has been a correction since, so I'm just going to log into Coinbase and have a look and see what the balance is. Wow, it's actually gone up, so we're at £870.39, so we're actually £19 up from last week. Obviously, our total investment up to date has been £700, and you know, we're at £870.39, which gives us a return on investment of about 24%. For this challenge, I've decided to go with 5 coins. They're not my favorite picks. It's just I used Coinbase. Coinbase has a limited number of coins, but it seems to be the easiest platform for any newcomers, especially from the UK. So the coins I've decided to go with are Algorand, Decentraland, Engine Coin, Filecoin, and Scale Coin. Like I said, the markets have gone down, so I'm surprised that the balance has gone up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in and have a look at the individual coins to see what's changed. So far, guys, we have invested £140 per coin. So we've spent £700 so far over 5 coins. So yeah, we're putting £140 per coin at the moment. So I'm just going to go in and have a look at the individual coins and see where they stand. So guys, as you can see, Algorand is currently sitting at £165.24. which is just over £25 in profit. It's giving us a return on investment of about 18% so far. Decentraland is at £159.58, so we're about £19.50 in profit. Again, that's about 14%. Yeah, I think 14% return on investment. Engine Coin is currently sitting at £149.57, so we're looking at about a £9.50 profit so far, which is roughly, I think, about 7%. Filecoin is at £167.70, which is about £27.70 up from what we've invested, roughly about 19%. Scalecoin, wow, Scalecoin is sitting at £225.74. So far we've invested £140 into it, so we're looking at a profit of £85.74, which is, wow, it's over 60% up. Yeah. To be fair, I would have preferred it to be down. You know, I do explain this every week. You know, I'm in a buying position at the moment, and you know, if I'm buying something, I want it cheaper. Price is going up, our balances are going up. Obviously, we're in profit, but if you're buying, you want to be buying cheaper. So I would have preferred it to be in a loss, or I won't say loss because it's not a realized loss until you cash out. I would have preferred the prices to be lower, so I could buy a few more coins for our money. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to go into Coinbase quickly, and I'm going to buy the coins for this week. So I'm going to put another £100 in, divide it over 5 different coins. And the 5 coins, so it will be £20 in each coin. £20 into Algorand, £20 into Decentraland, £20 into Engine Coin, £20 into Filecoin, and £20 in Scalecoin. This is going to take our total investment up to £800. And let's buy the coins and see where we stand. So guys, as you can see, we've invested £800 so far, and our balance currently is at £961.31. So we're at a profit of about £161, which is slightly over 20%. You got to remember, Coinbase do charge some heavy fees, so even after fees, we're at a 20% profit. So we're doing pretty well for what we want to do. Like I say, I would have preferred to be, 20% in minus. It just means that I would have bought the coins today a lot cheaper than, what I am buying them at. And I'm not planning to sell until a lot later. So to be fair, at the moment, I do want prices to go down. We're £800 in, so we've still got £1,200 left to go. Although there was a correction this week, it wasn't really a big correction. It only went down a few percent. It brought some of the prices back down, and I'm guessing they're starting to go up again. I do believe that there is a bit more room for coins to go up. In crypto, we normally base the price of everything around Bitcoin. Bitcoin tends to be the market leader, so when it moves up, it normally drives everything else up. And the same way, when it does come down, it normally starts bringing everything down with it. I think Bitcoin at the moment, I do believe it can go up. Now, I do think 40,000 is going to be a very hard resistance to get through. It's just a big psychological number. It's got nothing else to do with it. It's just 40 grand. Well, $40,000. Most people obviously trade in dollars. Here in the UK we use pounds, but I think $40,000 is the next price range to break. I think it is going to be hard to break, but I do believe that it's gonna break the $40,000, and I think it's going to get to somewhere around 47,000, 48,000 before we have a deep correction and possibly capitulation down to possibly mid-20s. I am hoping that does happen. It just means that we've still got £1,200 left to spend. At some point, if it does come back down, I'm hoping Bitcoin gets to about 45, 47,000 and it capitulates all the way down to $25,000. It just means that, we're going to be able to buy a lot of the coins at possibly near enough half the price what we're paying now. And of course, we'll just wait for them to go back up. Once we've bought all the coins, then I will make a video on how I plan to sell them. My strategy on selling is different to most people's, but like I say, we'll leave that for another video. So guys, at the moment, like I say, our balance is £961, so we are in a 20% profit, which is pretty decent for where we are, the stage of the market that we're at. I do believe we are going to smash this target that we're after. £100,000, it's not a lot when it comes to crypto, and I think we're getting in at the right time. The markets are incredibly low, and I do think it's an easy 50x. So guys, if you want to keep up to date with what we're doing and how much we invest in and where our balances are at, please do like and subscribe. It helps us with the algorithm. And guys, as always, thanks for watching, and catch you next week.